I told you about the big market reaction today, those employment numbers. So let's get across it with Edward Boyd. And it was really those employment numbers, Ed, that took the markets by surprise.
They sure did, Ross. The market really took a dive as soon as the job numbers were released. You can see the drop here on the chart. That's clearly the expectation from investors that the RBA is going to need to raise rates next month. So there's the fall, bang on 11:30am. Healthcare stocks slumped today, while tech companies and the banks surprisingly did well. ASX 200 finished the day up by 0.2%, so it did recover somewhat in the afternoon. Here's a look at the warning sign for recession, the inverted yield curve. Now, this is showing how the yield on short-term government bonds, like the one-year government bond, is now higher than the yield on longer-term bonds, such as the three-year bond. So investors believe that while interest rates will rise in the short term, they expect these higher rates will cause the economy to slow down and force the Reserve Bank to cut rates in the future. So this is a classic warning sign for a recession, and it's happening right now. Aussie dollar, it also lifted today after the jobs numbers were released. It rose against a range of currencies, including the Japanese yen, where $1 is now worth 96 yen. But here it is against the US greenback. You can see Aussie dollars buying 68.15 US cents at the moment. Top stocks today included freight rail transport company Horizon, which was upgraded by brokers this morning with a price target of around $4 a share. And it jumped despite a rail accident yesterday near Katherine in the Northern Territory, where one of its freight trains was hit by a truck. Insurer IAG was one of the top financial stocks. It lifted after holding an investor day yesterday. And Clinuvel Pharmaceuticals was the best health company, up about 4%. Small cap lithium explorer Errawara shot the lights out today after the company provided a positive exploration update from its project in Western Australia. It was up 70% at one point, but it finished the day up about 48%, although it's still down 14% in the year to date. So it's bouncing around a bit. Other tops included Macquarie Group and the iron ore miner Fortescue. Thanks to the iron ore price, it's closing in on an 8-week high of $114 a tonne. Machine learning company Appen plunged again. It's up about 11% this year, but it's down 26% in the past 5 trading days, and it was down almost 8% today. Gold miner Resolute fell sharply. The whole gold sector was lower today, and lithium stocks, most of them were off today, led by Lynas, which was down 6.5%.